Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm working on a couple humbuckers here. I got one tore apart. I got 3 of these humbuckers that are the same. They're from the same company, basically the same windings. You know, everything about them. They're 2 sets of neck and a bridge. So I got one set or one pickup here pulled apart. And what I'm doing is, you can see that or not, maybe not, but they got 2 conductor wire on them. And what I want to do is turn them into a 4 conductor wire pickup, because I plan on using these in a couple of my Avenger and Defender guitars, and I want to do the 4 conductor wire so I can go ahead and split these pickups into single coils, do a humbucker and a single coil out of the one pickup. So then I got this one, and this, I bought a set of these off of eBay. I don't know what brand they are. They're the eBay brand or whatever they sell. But I got like 2 pickups for like 20 bucks. I think it was like $24.99 or something like that. That included shipping, or it's free shipping. And I bought these probably 8-10 years ago, I'm guessing. At least 6 or 7 years ago anyways. And like I said, I don't know what these have on them. I'm guessing it's a ceramic magnet. And I don't know what kind of wire. But what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to pull these completely apart, strip them back down, and then once I get them tore apart, I'll decide if I'm going to rip all the wire off and rewind the coils and rebuild the whole pickup, or I might leave the wire on the coils and just switch out the magnet and go from there and see what we can do. But this is also a set. I got the other one out in the shop, and I got 2 sets of these, a neck and a bridge, and then I got a neck here, and then the bridge is out in the shop also. Now these ones here come with the Alnico 5 magnets. They're like a vintage wound pickup, I guess you could call them. But one of them, this one here, if I turn on my ohms meter and hook up my, if I can find my other end. Where the hell is my other end? Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Hook it up like that. You know, I ain't got nothing. So now, this is not working with the ohms meter, but I'm thinking it's going to be right here where I ended up soldering these together. Probably there's where the screw is. If I end up cutting that wire there, they'd probably work. So back to this pickup. And what we're going to do is, I got it tore apart. There's no magnet there. The magnet's somewhere. I took the magnet out a while ago. And basically, I got a red and a white conductor. That's my hot and ground. But then coming off each pickup, and you probably can't see that. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this closer. What we're working with here. Okay, so I got 2 wires. I got a black and a white wire, which is my hot and my lead on this one coil, and the same thing, a black and a white wire on that one. So what I'm going to end up doing is cutting probably both of these and resoldering on a lead on each one of these to give me 4 conductors. And my ground, which is hooked up, soldered right there. And I'll have my 5 wires. I'll put some heat shrink tubing on it, run it the way out, add an extension on about like that. Then I'll have my 4 conductor wires. My 2 bobbins, I've cut the wires off. I still got the base plate. And I'll probably end up cutting this thing off and unsoldering that ground, because I don't know if I'm really going to be able to use that or not. That's no big deal though. So I got that. But I got my 2 bobbins separated, and I got the wires stripped on both of them, which is cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and check with my ohms meter. Maybe my battery's dead. And my battery might be dead on my ohms meter. We're going to hook black to black and white to white. Oops, can't cross those. And on the one bobbin, 5.94. Do the same thing on the other bobbin, check it real quick, just to make sure everything's working, which it should be. And basically, the same, 5.95. So they're basically both wound identical, or pretty close anyways. So I got some wire. I got a red wire or a white wire. I actually got a blue wire, but there's a white and there's a ground inside of there. And I went ahead and cut a red wire. And what I'm going to do, instead of running 4 wires off of here, I'm just going to run 3 wires off of them. Because one of these wires, I think it's this one here, the white of the south side. So this is going to be the north side bobbin. This is going to be the south side bobbin. This is going in the bridge position. So the south side start is going to ground. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this one and solder it to the ground of my base plate. So whenever I solder this to the ground, I'll solder this to the ground, then it's all grounded. And then the start of the north side will get the red wire. Then the black and the 2 blacks would be the finish of the north side, and the start of the south side. The white wire goes to hot, and the other white wire goes to ground. So center, ground, hot. Then I've turned it to a 3 conductor basically, and that'll work with my toggle switch. I got my red wire soldered, and I got my ground and my white wire soldered on, and then I went ahead and soldered the other white end to the base plate along with the ground, this ground here. So we're going to check this real quick, make sure everything's working, then this thing will be ready to put together. So I'm going to take my ground, hook it to ground. Okay. Then on the red wire, it should be full humbucker. So I hook this thing on, and we've got, oh, I read it wrong. I thought it said 15. 1205 full humbucker. Okay. Now we're going to take it off, and we're going to go ahead and hook it up to the other one, which should make it a single coil, and that'll make it a 6.04 on a single coil. Everything's grounded, everything's good to go. So now all I got to do is basically, I got to put some heat shrink tubing on this wire and on this wire. Then the 2 bobbins can go back onto the base plate, and from there it's basically done. We got to put a magnet in there also. So this pickup is back together now. I got my red wire and the blue with the ground and the white wire in the center. So, and I got an Alnico 5 magnet in here. So I'm going to go ahead and check this now that it's all together, and we'll see what we got in the way of final output. So black goes on the ground. Red will be the full humbucker, and that we're pulling out 12.31 for the full humbucker. I'll go ahead and drop this one over to the single coil, and on the single coil mode we're going to have 6.20. Yeah, 6.20. So that is it. A humbucker that was a 2 conductor wire is now a 3 conductor wire, I guess you'd call it. I don't know, but I got everything hooked up inside here that needs to be hooked up, and I got the red is going to be the humbucker, or the red will go to the front lug of your mini toggle, the white will go to the middle lug of your mini toggle, and then the ground, which is also soldered to the ground of the base plate, and the ground of the south side bobbin will go to the back of the volume pot. And that'll be it. And now I'm ready to go ahead and put this one in a guitar. Okay, so that's going to do it here today. I'm done with this pickup. I got 2 more of these to do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to catch all my latest videos. Also, if you go down in where the subscribe button is, there's a little bell beside there. If you click on that bell, you'll get a notification every time I upload a video. Subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. That's it. Take it easy, and I'll see you in another video.